Hi guys, I'm all ready for bed. As you can see, Wonder Woman has to have a bit of a sleep now and again. Okay, so my idea is that we make a nice ambience. So we've got soft lighting, okay, and we're in the bedroom and we're ready for bed. Makeup is off, okay, don't look too close. We maybe light a candle, okay, and keep it well away from everything, and remember to blow it out, health and safety. So a nice scented candle. Okay, I'll pop that to one side so we get a nice smell in the room. You could prepare that beforehand. Okay, then we get the bedspread off of the bed. Okay, and we use this as our mat and we place it on the floor. Okay, good. Right, we can either use a yoga strap to assist us with the stretching. If you haven't got a yoga strap, you can use a dressing band cord. So I'll use that today just to show you what we can do. Maybe you want to play some soft music. Alexa, play some soft music, relaxation music. You want some soft music. And then we're going to do a stretch routine. We'll do a stretch routine, okay? The aim of Pure Stretch is to move and make you more flexible, because if we don't move, we lose it. But however, I find a Pure Stretch class actually makes me quite tired. So I'm thinking quite a nice way to relax would be to have a nice, gentle Pure Stretch class before we go to bed. Okay, so basically what we're going to do first is we're just going to make sure the body's nice and warm before we start stretching. So we're going to come down into a lying position onto the floor. Okay, take the feet up and you want to draw the shoulders away from the ears and brace the abs, and the hips are directly to the ceiling. You want to feel like they're the headlights. Okay, from there, take deep breaths in and out. Good. And then take them feet nice and long. Again, still relaxing. Drawing a deep breath in and out. Okay, we're just going to wake up the neck muscles. So I just want you to turn the head from side to side. Okay, if you've got any creaks, that's quite fine. If your head falls off, it's not. Okay, remember, flexibility is individual, so just go as far as you can, okay? Good. Everyone's flexibility is different. Okay, and then coming back to center. Taking the arms up, and you want to make little circles, keeping the elbows quite close to the ground. Okay, and eventually increase the elbows, making them bigger and bigger. Okay, still leading with the elbows and hovering them off the ground. Breathing naturally all the way. Coming back to the center and then going in the opposite direction. Good. Okay, big wide ones. One more, and then coming back to center. Take the arms in, and like a chest press, you're going to go in and out. Good, breathing all the time. You want to drop the shoulders away from the ears so you've got a nice long neck and there's no tension in them. A couple more. Last one. Okay, coming to center. Taking the arms up, and you're going to pull yourself up in imaginary rope. Shoulders can come off. Working a little bit of flexibility in the neck and the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, taking the arms out nice and wide. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. And you're going to take the knees up. Okay, so the knees are going to come up and the knees are going to over the hips and the shins are parallel to the ceiling. You're going to activate your abs. Okay, so you're going to breathe in. As you exhale, you're going to take the legs a little bit further away. So breathe in and exhale. Now, if you go wrong and come a little bit too far, okay, you'll deactivate the abs. So push the knees back over to the hips and you're going to go out and in. Keeping the belly drawn in, okay, keeping the back to the floor. Okay, just go as far as you're comfortable. If that's too much, you can take the levers up just a little bit higher, okay? Again, as far as your flexibility allows. Good. And then bring them in. We're going to do some spinal curls. So you're going to take the legs to one side. Again, working into the hip area. Keeping the shoulders grounded. And over. We can progress this. We can take the legs further up towards the elbows, again, as far as your flexibility will allow. Knees over to the elbows. Good. And then stop. Draw the knees into the chest. Keep the shoulders down away from the shoulders and the head down onto the floor. Pull those legs deep in. Okay, taking hold of one leg, power the other leg out straight. So you're going to power the other leg out straight and pull this knee right in for a hip flexor stretch. We're then going to cam the leg up and in. So in and out, in and out. Good. So here you can either point the toe, okay, or flex it. If you flex it, you're going to get a little bit more of a calf stretch. Again, it's your preference and you want to power through the leg that is on the floor. Couple more. 2. Okay. And then take hold of that leg behind the leg. And I just want you to give the ankle some rotation. And then go in the opposite direction. Good. Then we're going to work into the hips again. So take the knee again over the hips, the shin is parallel, arms are nice and wide, and you want to drop the shoulders, brace the abs, hip bones, and you're going to externally rotate in and out. Now you want to ground the hip that is on the floor. As soon as you feel that lifting, you want to bring the leg back. To make this a little harder, if you wanted to, you could press your hand on the inside of the thigh and just apply a little bit of pressure. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then take that leg all the way over, looking over the shoulder again where your flexibility allows. Good job. Okay, bring those knees back. Give the legs a little bit of a wider hug right into the chest. And then you're going to work on the other leg. So power that leg onto the floor, down to the floor. You're going to bring this knee in. Okay, hip flexor. You should feel the hip flexors. Okay, take the arms out nice and wide. Drop the shoulders. Can that leg in and out. Again, it's up to you whether you point or flex that foot. Good, keep that going. 4, 3, 2, last one, and hold that leg up. Take hold behind and then just give me a few ankle rotations in one direction and then in the other. Okay, position yourself. The knee is over the hip, shin is parallel, hip bones, arms are nice and wide. So you're going to go out and in, keeping this hip nicely grounded to the floor. So you've got a little bit of extension on the inside of the thigh. Relaxing all the time, breathing quite naturally. In and out on the effort. Good. Last one. And then take that leg all the way over and then look over the other side. So pure stretch is light-hearted, okay, quite fun, but you just want to try and relax as well. Get ready for bed. Good job. Okay, bring the knees back, take them nice and wide, and then hug them right in. Good. Okay, from there, take the hold of the thighs, and we're going to do frog's legs. Okay, so you can take the hips off, bring the knees right in, and keep the head and shoulders down. Good work. I've got so used to looking at a class, I'm looking up. Okay, settle, and then we're going to go the other way. So big movements, hips coming off. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, clasp the legs. We're going to do pixie rolls. So you're going to roll up and forward. I'll just go back a little bit. So you're going to roll up and lean forward. A little bit of pressure in that lower back. Okay, you can swap legs and over. Now this is quite a nice movement, and I could probably stop here all day. Okay, it's quite fun. Good. Okay, good work. Okay, you're gonna have one more. Good. Okay, and then coming up to settle. I'll just move back a little bit too far. That's it. Good. Okay, so we've got the legs crossed at the moment. So you want to draw the shoulders away from the ears. So you want a nice long neck. You don't want to be coming up into it. Okay, sit quite high on the seat bones. Curl the chest in, and let's just get a bit of movement into the sides. Okay, into the lower back. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then go in the other direction. Again, as far as your flexibility, keep the head tucked in, breathe in, good. 3 more, good, 2 more. Okay, last one. Okay, coming up, arms up and down, good. Keep that nice long leg. Good, and up. Good. Okay, take the head from hands at the back. Just do a little bit of spinal twists. Okay, now that is our body check over. Okay, so it should be fairly warm to go into the stretches. So remember what I said, we can use a dressing band cord. We don't have to use a yoga strap. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit up nice and high onto our seat bones. The foot's firmly planted. You're going to hook one foot. Okay, I'm going to take hold in one arm. Arms are going to go out nice and long, shoulders dropped back. Okay, from there we're going to have a look back, and we're just going to go backwards. We're going to roll back. Ta-da! Okay, remember to reset, realign yourself. Hip bones are directly to the ceiling, arms nice and wide. Point the toe, and we're just going to take the leg. Oops, small circles first. Good. Going around the digits of the clock. So then use the rope to take the leg into a bigger swing. Good. So the hips can come off the floor at this point. 3, 2, 1. Creates a movement. And then back up, point the toe, and then in the other direction. Good. Okay. Nice and controlled. Nice and controlled. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Bring it up to the centre. Now we've got a couple of handles. Okay, so walk your hands up, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Okay, you're going to push the knee forward. It's about having a straight leg. We're trying to stretch the muscles of the hamstrings that join the back of the knee. So from there, breathe in, exhale, breathe in. Okay, keep that neck nice and long. Good. Keep that going. Good job. 3, 2, 1, and hold that stretch. Push the knee forward because you want a nice straight leg. It's not how far that leg can go up. You want to push the knee forward, nice straight leg. We're going to trick that muscle a little bit. Once it eases off, you're going to breathe in, big breath in. As you exhale, pull that leg a little bit further. You maybe find that it stretches an extra inch or so. Now we're going to do that one more time. Breathe in, exhale, and pull that stretch. Now we're going to work into the calf muscle. So what I want you to do is breathe in. As you exhale, I want you to push the heel towards the ceiling and bring the toes towards you. Breathe in, exhale, and bring those toes towards you. Good. Ouch! No pain, no gain. Okay, lengthen. Take the arm out nice and wide. Breathe in and come up to sitting. Ta-da! Okay, take the leg out to the side. Just give the knee a little bit of a waggle because you want to try and loosen up your hip flexors a little bit. I'll move back so that you can see me. Okay, and come down. So again, we've got the handles. You're going to lift the chest up. Okay, then you're going to come in and out of that stretch. Breathe in. Good. Breathe in. Breathe in. Good. Keep the chest lifted. So we've got a little bit of stretch going into the lower back. Also the hamstrings, okay, because the leg is flat on the floor. And hold that stretch. Good. Excellent. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. Bring this leg in and then take it up. Okay, so you want to come forward a little bit onto your bottom bones. Okay, if the leg comes lower, that doesn't matter. Okay, as long as that leg's straight, drop the shoulders, don't disappear. Breathe in. Exhale and take that leg up a little bit further. Again, everyone's flexibility is a little bit different. Breathe in. Exhale, come up a little bit further. Drop the shoulders. Excuse the dog, I think someone's barking outside. Okay, just take that up a little bit further up the foot so it doesn't slide off. Breathe in. Exhale, push the heel out and then bring your toes towards you. Good, into the calves, drop the shoulders. Okay, take that leg slowly down. Give the legs a little bit waggle. And before we forget which leg we've done, let's loop the other one. Okay, bring the leg in, foot's on the floor. You've got the two handles, drop the shoulders, pop the arm out, have a look behind you, breathe in, and we're going to roll back, all the way back. Okay, position yourself, hip bones to the ceiling, arms nice and wide. Okay, you're going to point the toe and you're going to go around the digits of a clock, starting off nice and small. Okay, so you want to count every digit, do not miss any out. And using that band to take that leg in a nice controlled movement. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then going back up, point the toe, and in the opposite direction. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up to settle, okay. Coming up those bands. Nice straight leg. Breathe in and out. Good. In and out. In and out of that stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Breathe in. Exhale. Take that stretch a little bit further. Breathe in. Exhale a little bit further still. Breathe in, exhale, push the heel to the ceiling and bring the toes down. Okay, slowly release that pressure. Take the hand out. Breathe in, exhale and come up to sitting. Good job. Take this leg out to one side. Okay, just give it a little bit of waggle. Not quite as flexible on this side, but hey, Wonder Woman's not good at everything, you know. Good. All right, let's go. Use the handles, lift the chest in and out of that stretch. So we've got the lower back and the hamstrings, okay? Good, lift the chest, lower down. Again, as far as your flexibility will allow. Breathe in, exhale on the effort, good. Oh, I'm feeling quite relaxed. Relax those shoulders and then hold that stretch for me. And the smell of the candles is lovely, just lovely. Good. What I want you to do now is I want you to take the leg in and up. Go high on the steep bones. Oh, at least my feet are clean. Drop the shoulders. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. Take that leg a little bit farther up. Drop the shoulders. You don't want to be hanging on. Okay, you want a nice long neck. Don't disappear. Okay, then take the up a little bit. Breathe in. Exhale. Take the foot, heel away, and bring the toes in. It's going to go into the calf a little bit. It's a bit like Marmite. Love, hate, pain. Okay, drop the shoulders. Mine will tensen up a little bit there. Okay, and then gently lift out. Take the bands to one side. Okay, so I want you to walk the feet out a little bit. Place the hands on the inside. Just see if I can go back a little bit. Place the hands on the inside. So you want to pull in with your knees as you push out. You're going to lift the chest, so you're going to go inner thigh stretch. So you're going to breathe in, and as you exhale, you're going to come out of that stretch. Good. Curl in again. Breathe in, exhale. So you're going to hug yourself with the knees. Good. We've got a few progressions on this one that we can do. So breathe in, lift the chest, hug it out. Good. Let's have one more before we progress. So breathe in. As we go, we're going to push and hug at the same time. So we've got a little bit of an inner thigh stretch and hold. Okay, so progression 2 would be take the legs out nice and wide, okay? So you don't want the knees rolling in, you're going to turn them out and the toes to the ceiling, okay? So the hands are going to go here, so you're going to breathe in, lift the chest. So you don't want the knees rotating in, so push them out and then breathe. So breathe in. Good. And again, we've got a few more progressions on this. So I can feel the inner thigh stretch. Breathe in, exhale and lift up. Do one more. Breathe in, exhale and lift up. Okay, still keeping the legs out. You're going to take the hands behind and then you're going to dive. So you're going to dive head height and back again. Breathe in. Good. And again. Good. And again. Good. And if you wanted to, open up and dive. Again, just a head height. Open up the chest and dive. Always taking the legs out, toes to the ceiling. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one. And then I want you to take the hands and you want to plant them down. Again, those legs are turned out, so try not to let them in. Breathe in. Now you want to imagine there's a little bit of a wall there and you want to peep over the top. So you're going to breathe in and you're going to look over to see whether you can see anything tucked behind. Okay, and then release. Again, breathe in. Lift yourself up high and see whether you can see over that wall if anything's tucked in, and you'll feel inner thigh stretch. Good. One more. Breathe in. Have a quick look over. Have a quick peek. Can you see anything? I can feel my thighs on the inside of the thighs having a nice stretch. And then relax. Okay, walk the legs in. Walk the legs in. Walk the legs in. Give them a little bit of a shake. And then we'll just come into a back stretch. So you want to take the legs back up. And we're going to come into our beetle pose. So the arms are going to go in on the outside, grab hold. Again, you want to pull the knees in, drop the head, and you want to hold that stretch. Good. Hold that beetle stretch. So you can feel the lower back easing out. It's a really nice stretch, guys. And just settle into this. Have a quick look behind you, make sure you've got some room. Okay, and then you're going to roll back again, frog's legs, but this time we can go into the fish pond a little bit with more vigour. Take the hips off, really draw those knees in, keep the head down. 4, 3, 2 and 1, and then go in the opposite direction. So we don't want to go around in circles. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to come, settle on the lily pad, soles of the feet together and coming down. Okay, push the soles of the feet together, hip bones, make sure that they're nice and even, facing the ceiling, drop the shoulders and place the hands on the inner thighs and hold that star position to me and breathe naturally. Good, now your band should be quite handy. Leave one leg in a half star position and loop the other foot. Okay, while we're here, we might as well do the hamstring stretch again. Okay, in and out that stretch, breathe in, exhale. 3, 2, 1, and hold that stretch, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Okay, take the bands nice and long. Okay, take one arm out nice and wide, drop the shoulders away from the ears, keep the hip rounded, elbow is on the floor for support, and just take the leg to the side slowly. Okay, inner thigh stretch again, make sure you're grounded, you could actually hold on to this bit of pressure, a little bit of pressure. Now as by magic, you should find the leg lowering by itself as the muscle is getting tricked. Breathe in, exhale, and you want to pull the toe up towards the back of the room. Good, pushing in. I might have to reposition myself here to get, so I'm going to take it out a little bit. Okay, so that leg's going to feel heavy, so you're going to use the arm to bring it to centre. The arm's going to go on the other side. You're going to drop the leg over, ground the shoulders and look over the other side. So we've got a nice stretch into the glutes. Breathe in. Exhale and take that leg a little bit further up for a deeper stretch. Okay, reaching over, taking back to the centre. Okay, again, hip bones. You want to swap legs, so swap legs into the half star position, settle down, hips directly to the ceiling. Okay, elbow on the floor for support, nice long length, arm out wide, shoulders down, and just take that leg to one side, making sure you stay grounded. Want to apply a little bit of resistance, pop it on the inside of the leg. Inner thigh stretch. Okay, when you're ready, breathe in, exhale and take the foot a little bit further up. Oh, that leg's going to feel heavy. Pick it across, arm goes out, all the way across into a glute stretch. Breathe in, exhale, take that leg a little bit further up. Okay, that stretch is going to feel that leg's going to feel very heavy. So pulling over, come into centre. Okay, taking both legs in and out of that stretch. Hamstrings, shoulders away from the ears. Again, no tension in the neck. Okay, hold that stretch. Okay, take the arms nice and wide and slide the feet down. Again, into thigh stretch. Okay, breathe in. Can you go a little bit further? See? Okay. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring the legs a little bit further towards you. Now we're going to go into the Teletubby movement. The Wonder Woman movement. Okay, side to side. Without going all the way over. And you're going to use your obliques to come back. Now you can go as fast or as slow as you want, but long as it's under control. Good. This is quite nice. I could stop here all day as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Over and come back to centre. Take the legs a little bit wider. Okay. Breathe in, exhale, pull the legs towards you. Okay, shuffle those legs in. Okay, we might as well do a little bit of core work while we're here. Okay, so we can lose the bands to one side. You're going to keep one leg straight and you're going to lower one leg. If you've got a bad back, I want the leg to come all the way down to the floor. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take the leg all the way down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Bend the knee, so the knee is over the hip. Shin is parallel to the ceiling as you're going to breathe in and extend. Good. Before you get time to change your mind, you're going to come all the way down and hold, hover. Remember, if you've got a bad back, straight to the floor, bend the knee, and you're going to exhale. Good. Now if that's too much, you can take the lever up a little bit higher. Good. one. This is activating the abs. Bring the knees in. Okay. Give yourself a hug. Flatten yourself down. Okay. Take hold of the legs. And going in. Okay. Coming up to sitting. Sit on nice and high on your tailbones. Now to make the move a little bit harder, you can pop the feet on the floor. Try to keep your big toes in contact with the floor. So we're going to have the arms out and we're going to come back and forward. This is called the bartender. So you're going to follow the arms back and forward. Good. Good. So activating the abs a little bit. 4, 3, nice and gentle. 2, last one. Okay. Coming up, taking the hands behind you. So you want to have bent elbows. Okay, feet are on the floor. So you're going to come back, you're going to drop in and pull up, but keeping the arms bent, keep the chest lifted. So this is called busting up. So out and in. Good. Out and in. Keep the arms bent. Out. Squeeze the elbows together. Lift the chest. Good. I can feel this in my triceps as well. Okay, also my core muscles. Good. 2. Last one. Okay, good job. Excellent. Okay, coming over, shuffle back. All right. Coming onto the knees, and this is quite a simple, nice stretch that we've done today. And take the arms out, nice and wide, into a child's pose. Walk the hands a little bit further forward. Now from there, I want you to come into a narrow down dog. So come onto the toes, okay, head goes down. How high can you get the hips up to the ceiling? So you're going to march the feet. I'll just turn around so you can see me. So you're going to march the feet. Okay, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. And switch. Up onto tippy toes and down. Up onto tippy toes and down. Up onto tippy toes and hold that calf stretch. Now if you can, walk the hands a little bit further, keep the heels on the floor. Bend the knees, go a little bit further forward, drop the arms and hang. One more for the hamstrings. Take hold, straighten the legs, keeping the head down. Bend the knees, coming up to standing. Okay, feet are hip width apart. Okay, arms up and down. Drop the shoulders. Go in. Good. We're nearly there, guys. Excellent. Up to standing. Okay, arms up. And then you're going to go side bends into the waist. Good job. Okay, hold. And then drop one arm heavy. Again, hold. And drop one arm heavy. Up and hold. Drop one arm heavy. Good, up. And drop. Okay, up and out. We're nearly there, guys. Just create a little bit of movement. Good work. 4, 3, okay, 2, come down. Last one, good job. And coming up to standing. Okay, so there we go. It's about 35 minutes work of a stretch before. So what then I would do, a little bit close there, sorry. To come off, don't forget to turn the lights off. Okay, don't forget to blow your candle out. Alexa, be quiet. And then what you want to do for your relaxing part is just get into bed and sleep the night away. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.